Okay, you go first. Hey, okay. Oh. Cool. Hey, okay.
Your turn.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
Do you really want it? Yeah. Do you want it? Do you really want it? And since I pee, you feel some kind of way. If you know the problem, you can say two things. Do you want it? Do you really want it? Yeah. Do you want it? Do you really want it?
Wow. Okay, wait, hold on. Y'all got me.
It's a girls' day today, and it is all of us, and we're making food right now. We have strawberries, and we're going to make noodles. They're done.
Because they don't want to eat the type of food that I eat. They don't want to eat pasta, right? Y'all don't want to eat
No.
the chickpea pasta. So at least they're eating strawberries. Aren't they good? Yeah. You don't know what you're doing. Hold on. My vlog has been 2 days in and I ain't really even talked to y'all yet. So, hi. My nieces just left not too long ago and I just had a birthday. I just turned 26 yesterday. I just turned 26 April 22nd and all I really wanted to do was be surrounded by my loved ones, aka my family. And it's been a minute since we all got together. So we all got together, we played games, and I wanted to watch a movie. We didn't get to the movie, but I planned on us watching The Matrix. A part of my flesh that I try to kill, because I know that before I was walking with God and before I was like in love with him and deep in our walk, I was really hyper focused on my self-image, and I did things that insinuated I wanted praise of some form. And it makes sense that in the beginning of my walk with God, he really humbled me, and I still feel like he humbling me. But that's one part of my flesh that I try to kill, is wanting like worship or praise, just because I have like a revelation of like, we were created to worship God, and everything we do should be unto him. You know, I get a lot of the things that he uses us for, or he want to come into partnership with us for, is a partnership. So it's not just like all him. He wants it to be a partnership. He wants it to be like a us thing. So I do understand that, to where I'm like, it's none of me and all of God. Like it is a partnership because he wants it to be that way, but it's still for his glory. It's still for his glory. So I really tried to hyper focus on like the celebration of my life, of my birth, of my existence should be aligned with what he wanted worship from faith to be like. But you know, like all of us was created for a reason. All of us was created for a purpose. And that specific thing that we do, like when he had that idea of what he envisioned us to do, that was worship unto him. That is worship unto him. If I know that a part of how he created me was to be a storyteller, and that's worship unto him, or filmmaking, that's worship unto him, or even the way that I eat and the way that I carry myself and the way that I'm very health conscious and all those type of things. Those things are worship unto him, because that's how he created me and that's how he wants me to live this life. I said that to say that was kind of my view on my birthday. It was, okay, this is worship unto God, and the way that he likes me to worship him is this way. And so it was kind of a representation of how Faith lives to worship God. That was a long explanation, and I hope I landed the plane, because I feel like I was circling around the spot for a minute before. I hope I landed it. I hope it hit. Anyway, that was kind of my thought process with celebrating my birthday this year. No cake, no balloons, because I don't even know about that ritual. So yeah, I was like, Mom, I don't want no cake. Please do not. I will not blow out the candles. I will not be in participation of that song. So don't do it. Just don't do it. And so they didn't. But our hosh posh and our food was living food. The foods that God told me he wants me to eat. The foods that he changed my whole life with. Literally. Like, God changed my life, and he renewed my mind, and he changed my heart, and he put his spirit in me, and he cleansed me. But he used avenues to do it, and my food was an avenue that he used to do it, along with fasting. And it is so crazy, because also, like, welcoming in my birthday, like the week kind of leading up to it, I was learning about boldness, and I was learning about what it looks like to be bold, and how our perception of boldness is not sometimes what boldness actually is. And so I was really chewing on it. That was my daily bread for a couple, like really my weekly bread, that he was just uncovering and unveiling day after day leading up to my birthday. And so in it, like, because at one point when we were talking about this celebration, I knew the things that I believed and the things that I didn't believe. I knew those things. But because it was my family, I knew they didn't eat the way I ate, and I knew that they was going to be turning their nose up, and they was going to be like, what is this? Like, why we all got to eat the way, I knew that pushback was going to come. And so I was trying to kind of compromise, and I was trying to kind of change. I'm like, okay, so we can have snacks, or we can have popcorn. I said popcorn. I knew in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm just bringing this really for them. Like, I won't be eating it, whatever. But God was like teaching me about boldness. He like, you need to be bold in me. You cannot compromise truth, because you will be, he said this, and I was like, huh? But you will be responsible for their blood if you know a certain thing and they come to you like to talk to you about that thing, and you don't speak the truth. You will be responsible for that. I'm like, oh no. I text my brother back so quick. I said, actually, 86, the snacks, the popcorn, no, we're not doing that. Not on my watch. I'm not gonna be the one that gave the word for that. So yeah, don't do that. Actually, let's get a whole bunch of fruit. Let's get a whole bunch of a salad bar. I'll make my chickpea pasta. It's plant-based around here, It was nerve-wracking. Not gonna cap, because none of except my mom eats like that with me, and it was her. She's in such close proximity to me that, like, since I've been walking like this, God had been talking to her about it, but she didn't have like a model for it really. And then I came back home, and like I started doing it, and then it like push started her into being like, so we can do this. And so like we've been kind of volleying off of each other, but I really am the one, that's pushing it sometimes. So yes, my mom was all for it, because she understands like how this has changed my life, how it's changing her life, like, and so she's like, okay, we're gonna do this, and the other. And my mom cooked the chickpea pasta. I'm like, cool, thank you. But I'm not gonna lie, after that day, after we celebrated, because what happened was, I got all the things, it looked all nice, I chopped up all the fruit, cleaned all the vegetables, all the stuff, made it a nice hosh posh. My mom came, she cooked chickpea pasta, and my dad bought pizza. My dad bought pizza, and majority of them ate pizza. And my mom brought some candy, and the girls, my nieces, ate the candy, And I ain't gonna lie and act like it didn't hurt me, not in the sense of like, not in the way that it probably sounded like. Let me explain. It didn't hurt me in my like, oh, I brought this food and you guys aren't eating it. No, it didn't hurt me like that. It hurt me because I know how much, I don't know how to say this, but I was just saying it the way it's supposed to be said, but this food is programming us. It literally is programming us. And it kind of showed me how programmed you can be, that like you have living food and then you have dead food, and majority of people choose dead food. And it made me sad for my family. Like, to be honest, it really did. It hurt my heart, like truly, because renewing of the mind is so needed for us to get out of generational curses, to get out of a lot of the things that the Black community is in. Renewing of the mind is needed. It's needed. You can preach to them 1,000,000 times, you can tell them 1,000,000 times, but they have to change their mindset. And God does that. The Bible, this right here changes you. It changes you. You read it and it reads you, and you cannot be the same after you read it. You literally cannot. You can't. And the food, that's another thing that changes you. We have to be okay with being uncomfortable. We have to force ourselves to do things. We have to stop wanting everything to feel good. We have to get out of that, because that is our flesh. You need to discipline your flesh. You really do. You really do, because I still love the smell of chicken. Those things didn't go away in me, but I know too much. And yeah, this wasn't even supposed to be all that. So I ain't even gonna go into all of that. It's just, it hurt me, and I really did feel like an alien. It came down to me just being like, bro, I literally think that I know what it feels like to be in this world but not of it, because I just felt like an alien. Nonetheless, I had a great time. I really enjoyed spending time with my family. I love them. Like, I love them down. It was a great time. Like, it really was. And I think everybody else enjoyed it too. And that God got the glory. He really, truly did. He did get the glory. That was another form of worship to him, was bringing relationships together. There was people in there who hadn't seen each other in a long time. We haven't been in that close of proximity in a long time. And so it was really nice. It was just very deep. Like, some things are not just one thing, you know? It could be good and bad. You know, a lot of things in this world has a lot of nuance to it, including this. There's tension in the text. And so while it was great on one end, I got a lot of revelation from it that kind of broke my heart, to be honest. But you know what? It really did also help God land a plane of this burden that he's been trying to get me to understand that he has for his people. Because for a minute, I was selfish in the sense of like, what does God do with me? And that's so bad, but it's really where I was at, unfortunately. I think that specific day, along with a lot of other things that he's been using, I think he's just been slowly but surely embedding this burden in me that is getting heavier and heavier. And like, now there's so much weight attached to my decisions. There's so much weight attached to what I'm doing and who's watching me do it. Even with my nieces, like, they're looking at me, like they're watching me like a hawk. They're watching me. And even in the time that we sat there, and they're used to eating a certain way, and I ain't gonna starve the babies, all right? Look, I ain't gonna starve them because they won't eat it. They won't. They'll just stay hungry until their dad comes. But even sitting with them, like, after a while, they're like, my stomach hurt. I don't want to eat this. I want more strawberries. And like, sometimes you just need to plant a seed. That's all. I'll talk to y'all later. I just want to hop back on here because I looked up the specific scripture that's attached to what I was kind of saying about truth and being responsible for like what you say and what you don't say. Ezekiel 3:18. When I say to a wicked person, you will surely die, and you do not warn them or speak out to dissuade them from their evil ways in order to save their life, that wicked person will die for their sin, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. But if you do warn the wicked person, and they do not turn from their wickedness or from their evil ways, they will die for their sin, but you will have saved yourself. That just punched me in my gut. Because no. And I know I have already done that. So I don't know how much blood is on my account. I've already compromised truth. I've already known a thing and didn't say it to people. I'm not doing it no more. That's all. I needed to bring the word into it, because I'm like, I didn't even say the specific. I just paraphrased, and that's fine. Not for real. I need to let you know what I'm saying, because when someone said that to me, I didn't know that was in the Bible. Run that back. Say that one more time. I'm responsible if I don't tell them that God said that they're gonna die. No. I rushed out the house real quick, so that's why I'm still combing my hair. But I'm about to go run a couple errands. My pops, my father, came and picked me up. So we're rolling in his big red truck. But I'm about to go get my nails done. I'm so happy. It's been so long since I got my nails done. I really needed my nails done. Like, I really need my nails done real bad. So I'm about to get my nails done. And then get a pedicure and get my eyebrows done, because these bushes are, I'm not even about to do that to myself. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. They are bushy. They bushy, all right? They bushy. So that's what we're about to go do. I got my water. I know, this don't even look like water, but it is. Natural spring water. That's all I drink. Then after that, I don't really know what I'm gonna get into after that. I really would love to go thrifting, but I ain't got no car, and I just don't know if, like, when I go thrifting, I be spending hours in the thrift store, so I don't really want to, like, Dad, take me thrifting, and you sit in the car for 2 hours while I go thrifting. So it's just not the same. Take a good look at this hair, because I'm sick of it being straight. It's been 4 days, and tonight I'm going to put some flexi rods in it. Yeah, it's time for me to have some type of curl, some beach curl or something, you know. The straight was cool, it was fun. Dang, my dad car loud, you hear that? It sounds like I'm in a spaceship. But yeah, I'm about to put some flexi rods in it or something, because it's time. It's time. I need something. I'm getting bored with this. But all right, I'll catch y'all later.
Active by night, keep going crazy.
Around the middle, where it itchy, right here? That way it itchy.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Daddy.
See how they making no noise? Because you're in the middle. Yeah.
I don't like it. I had that
She got me playing another game.
Come out.
Oh, it's my turn. Wow. Fast food menu items. Cheeseburger. Your turn.
Oh.
One. Just one.
Goosebumps. Hey. I don't know.
Foods in the freezer. Frozen pizza, frozen vegetables, frozen pancakes, frozen fruit for smoothies. Blank. Oh, that hurt.
I didn't roll it yet, though.
You didn't roll it.
I didn't roll it yet,
Okay,
though.
You didn't roll it. Dinner was delicious. I had pasta and a side salad. I'm so satisfied, and I'm not full like stuff like, oh, I got diabetes, I need to go to sleep. Like, no, I don't feel like that. I feel great. I feel like I could probably work out, which I need to because I haven't done it today. I feel so convicted getting my nails done, no cap, because one, not only did they have to use the drill, which I do not like the drill. I tell them when they do my feet, like, do not put the drill on me. And even the couple times that I got my nails done in the past, I was like, don't use the drill, but I haven't gotten tips and I haven't gotten the length that I want. Like, but I'm really big on like health over like aesthetic. I believe that if you follow the health route, it will get to a point where it's aesthetic. Use my hair for example. My hair look like a wig. It's literally waist length hair that you see the time and the effort and the hard work that I put into it, and it eventually worked out to be aesthetic on top of health, like health and aesthetic at the same time. So yeah, I just felt really convicted while I was getting my nails done because like they were drilling my nails. I'm literally watching them destroy my nails that I have like worked on, even though they weren't long and I didn't really take the time to really take care of them the way that I should have been. They were still better than what they had been before because of like my diet and stuff like that. So because I felt so convicted, I'm like, I can't do this again. Like this literally goes against what I believe. So after I take these off, I'm going to take the time to properly take care of them and get them to a length. I really just want them this long. Like I don't want them crazy buku long, but I can get them to this length if I truly take care of them. If I truly set aside every 2 weeks time to like give myself a mani-pedi and like put cuticle oil on, do the things. I just have to research it. What can I do to grow my nails and grow them stronger? So I'm starting that journey. God was really talking to me like, so you will sit here and let them destroy your nail bed in front of you. You're watching them destroy your nail bed. You know that your nails are not healthy underneath these, and then put something on top of it that's fake to fit this aesthetic instead of actually taking the time to make sure that your nails are healthy and they get to a place where you want them. I'm literally in the chair like, we're gonna take the time to learn how to grow my natural nail bed long, because I can do it. I know people are probably looking like, it's not that serious. It is, especially in my community specifically. Like, we need to care about health, not care about this fast. How can I get it fast? How can I, like, I'm against it when it comes to health. I will always recommend to take the time to work your body out and to eat right before you go and get a surgery. I'm also for taking the time to learn your hair, take care of your hair, figure out what your hair likes, figure out what your hair doesn't like, to do your hair and make sure you get it to where you want it to be health-wise. I'm also for that with my skin. Like, y'all see, this vlog is a lot. Like, I saw in my last couple videos that my skin was like getting mad at me because I wasn't drinking enough water and I wasn't, I was eating a little crazy. And I literally cringe when my skin looks bad like that and I put makeup on top of it instead of taking the time to make sure my skin is healthy. And it's the same, like, I just want to make sure we're at a place where we prioritize health, we prioritize the real thing that's happening instead of putting on this facade. I think it's overall, like, I know it's not that serious. It's probably what people is thinking, but it is, because it's in everything. It literally is culture. We live in a culture where they're teaching us, no, just have this illusion that everything is good. But if everything isn't good, just act like it is. Put a mask on, fake like it is. You're destroying the real thing, because you're not taking the time to really take care of it. Yeah, it's just so deep. It actually is that serious. It really is that serious. So I'm trying to make sure that I represent who I am, who I truly am, especially who God truly created me to be. If I believe in a certain thing, then it needs to translate to my whole life. Like, I remember being a person that I just wasn't self-aware. Like, there's a lot of people who aren't self-aware. They think they're one thing, but they're actually something different. Or they want to be something, but they aren't making sure that those things align with the real parts of their life, every part of their life, you know? And if I really want people in my community to heal, and I want us to care about certain things, it translates to every part of my life. Like, it seriously does. And that's why I felt convicted while I was getting my nails done. There's nuance to all of this. There's nuance to all of this, okay? There's nuance to life. There's someone who could be like, well, what if, what ifs? Okay, we all have what ifs. We all can get, but I really just want us as a people to get to a point where we care about the real thing. And like, it's like, if you get to the point where you learn and you know how to get yourself to that place, then do what you want with that information. But to try to find all these shortcuts in life, because that was a big thing, that was a big lesson that God like taught me, was just like this instant gratification that is swallowing up the culture, is swallowing up our community. Like, it's literally eating people alive. And so when they get with him, and God is a process God, and God is a patient God, and God is he's not going to put a band-aid on something and let you fly with that. Like, no, he's going to take the time to really get down to the nitty gritty. And when you come to in prayer with him and be like, Lord, like, I need some money, he's like, okay, let's talk about how you treat my people. Your attitude? Yeah, let's talk about that. And you like, what this got to do with the money? And the thing is, it has everything to do with it. Like, he's going to show you how it's connected, but he's going to get to the real thing. He's not going to just talk about this symptom, talk about the top layer, because the truth is, like, instant gratification, it also comes with not really valuing that thing. It also comes with you not really caring about the thing, because it's just like, I got it quick, I can get something else quick. I know. You're like, Faith, so you telling me I can't get my nails done? No, I'm not telling you that you can't get your nails done. I'm not telling you that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I can't do this again. I can't do this again because of the call that's on my life. Yeah. It's that serious. Let me just say this one thing, and I'm off it, okay? But the thing is, the reason why a lot of us can't even understand process, can't even understand why God, we just don't want to do that, is because it takes taking time and spending time with God. Because like I said, he changes you. 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 And so when you spend time with him, you start to develop. He puts his spirit in you, and you start to develop fruits of the spirit. And fruits of the spirit, one of them is patience, long suffering, self-control, gentleness. Like, these are fruits of the spirit that you begin to develop because you're spending time with the Most High. But when you get those fruits of the spirit, I can take the time to learn how to do my nails and how to grow them to this length. And it's going to take longer. Yeah, it's going to be an ugly phase at one point. Yeah. And even still, like, there's things that I can do to, like, still, like, enjoy the process instead of just, like, But there's healthy ways that I can go about it. And this was not a healthy way for my nails. So yeah, I said that to say, the last little tidbit that I wanted to add is just, it takes taking time and spending time with God to have the fruits of the Spirit that's required to be able to even go through the process to get the excellent result, the perfect result, the, you know, God's perfect will for a thing, you know? Yeah, anyway, I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you had a blessed week. I hope that you learned something. I hope that I made you think. I hope God made you think. I hope that this made you want to get to know him a little bit more. You know, be like, let me spend a little time with him. Let me see what he hitting for. Because she just always talking about this man. Like, he not a man. I mean, you know what I mean. But let me just get to know him, because she swear by him. And yeah, you know. But, like, you should too. He's not a respecter of person. I like to think that he's my God and I'm his favorite. That's just a little me thing. Like, you know. But he likes you too. He loves you. So he loves you. Let me not say he likes you too. No, he loves you. He loves you. But I'm just protective. You know, when I like you, then like you're mine for real. But you know, he's not. He's ours. So you really should get to know him, because he's really cool. He's really amazing. Like, yeah.